Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Barbara the Accountant. I help small business owners leverage digital platforms to grow their businesses. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to create a Google ad. I'm going to take you through a step-by-step tutorial. So let's talk about the Google ad that you need to create as a professional services company. This is for small boutique accounting practices that are trying to gain customers online. I'm going to be taking you through how to create a search campaign. So let's talk about what a search campaign is in a Google ad sense. A search campaign is you are targeting the customers that are looking for your services, your professional services. Unlike any other ad that you see on social media that is placed in front of people that are just aimlessly browsing, this ad is going to show up on the results of people that are looking for your services. And of course, you need to utilize other platforms like Find an Accountant, which I have found to be useful because customers that find me online, they want to verify, am I a credible source? They want me to have a website. You can consider listing your business, your boutique accounting practice on Find an Accountant and also have a website. I have a video that I've created on how you can have a website for only 224 Rands a month, which is, I think, is quite affordable because you need to invest in your business as a small or boutique accounting practice. So you can check it out. I'm going to link it on the description down below. And also what you need is a landing page, because when you're doing a Google ad, you need a place where people can go and find your services. That place for me is a website, but you can create a landing page if, let's say, for example, you don't have the budget for 224 a month to have a website. And also you can create a Google form, which you can also use. It could be quite useful as well to collect the information. I have a video as well on how you can create a Google form. If you don't have a website, how you can create a Google form to collect the information and use that as your landing page in your website. So without wasting any time, let's get started. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you find it useful. If you do, please subscribe to my channel and also share it with anyone who might benefit. Let's get started.
On your browser, you'll click on ads.google.com. Then it will route you to the Google Ads website. You will need to have a Google Ads account in the form of a Gmail account. If you don't have one, I would suggest that you go and create a Google account first. Then once you've created a Google account, then it will route you to your Google Ads account. Okay, after you've created your account, you go into the Google Ads account. Then you'll be ready to create a campaign. You click on the plus and click on create campaign. Then it will route you to the screen where you are going to create a search campaign. You need to select create a campaign without any goal guidance, and then you can select search campaign. This will enable you to create your ad fully. Then it will take you to where you can put it in your website. If you don't have a website, you are going to put in a link to your Google form or a landing page. Okay, so essentially this is where you want people to go when they click on your ad to get more information, contact us, depending on what plan of action you want. So we're going to give this campaign a name. So I would like to, you need to give a specific, if you're running a campaign for a month or whatever, then the name is totally up to you. It means nothing for Google. Of course, I have a campaign that is picking up, but I want to create a completely new campaign. Then you can select your conversion. I prefer selecting the strategy. Set a target. I'm gonna skip that. This is where it's important. Now you need to deselect the networks. The networks are the other Google networks, which your ad, you don't want it placed in the other Google networks. You want it specifically on Google. And then you get to select the location. Specifically, do not run your ad throughout South Africa if you're not offering the services for everyone in South Africa. Be specific. Like I am selecting here, I'm selecting Midrand, I'm selecting Sandton. I know I can reach those places if I get a client in those places that inquire about my services. So you can select exactly the location which you want to to target. And then also you have these two options. You want people that have interest in that location that you've selected, or you want people that are physically in that location. So I'll select the second option because I want people that have a presence in that location, not people that have searched for it or people that have been looking at that location. And then we come up to the audience that we want to segment. It's so difficult for me to segment the audience specifically because there's different people on the internet, and I love to keep it as broad as possible. So I skip this step and not segment it because I am looking at professional small businesses. Then I'm able to target them specifically. And then we select the keywords. Do we want to use broad or keywords that are specific? So I'll create a whole video which explains what keywords are, but basically what people are looking for. Do you want people that are just looking for accountant, or people that are, say, business accountant or accountant in Johannesburg? A broad keyword would be accountant in Johannesburg. And then I select the date which I want my ad to run. So because this is custom budget, you can select a custom date as well to run your ads. And then once you've selected your custom dates, and then you can select, you want them to run all day, and you can select the hours which you want it to run, being specific on the days. I like to run my ads only on weekdays and skipping on the weekends, and then I get to select the times that I want my ads to run. All right, so that is you being specific. But if you want, also, if you're running a business and you're like, oh no, I want my ads to run throughout, then you are able to run the ads throughout. And you also can run the ads without an end date, but you need to always look at your ads. So I like to skip this because I want to do it manually. And then you will select the right. Okay, so it's running a bit fast. Alright, so you can select an ad group where you enter the keywords. I have keywords pre-populated there for my ad. I'm going to lower this part so you can get to see the keywords that I have created specifically for my accounting practice, and maybe you can copy and use the same keywords as well. So the keywords I've searched on what people are looking for and the kind of keywords that they are typing when they're looking for an accountant in my area. So those are the keywords that I've created. After you put in the keywords, then you move in to enter your final URL. Should be your website or your landing page, as we've discussed, and also your headlines. Your headlines are what's going to appear on Google as the headline: business accountant in Joburg, business accountant in this area, exactly as how you want it to show on the preview of that advertisement. So you're going to create them as I have done here. So you're welcome to copy the headlines that I have as well. Okay, I'm just readjusting my final URL there, and then I go in and type in the descriptions, what I want to show on my ad in terms of the description. This is the long description that's going to come up after the heading of the ad. If you're running a professional services company like an accounting practice, you can use my examples as your guideline to creating this ad. So if you're an attorney, you're not an accounting practice, yes, you can use this as a guideline as well. Just tweak and change the words to fit your ad that you are creating. All right, then we move on to adding assets for our ad, which is images. You can add as many images as you need. I have created images that I've downloaded from Pexels, images that fit my business. So if you're an accountant, you need to look those accountant related images and then have them ready before you start creating the ad. Actually, to make then your move on to creating site links for your website. Site links are, this works when you have a website actually for your Google ad. Creating site links works best when you have a website because you are able to direct the people to different pages of your website. So for example, I have an accounting page on my website which I can create the ad and direct that specific site link to my accounting page. Then I have another one which is payroll. Then I can direct the people directly to the payroll one, and then etc etc. Then I have the Sage Software one. Then I can go and direct people to the Sage Software one on my website. So this means that when someone is looking for the services, then they are able to narrow down their search. Are they looking for tax services? Are they looking for a payroll service? Are they looking for this? And then also the contact page, of course. Then I create about 4 site links which link to the different pages that I have on my website. So it is very recommended that you first have a website before you run a Google ad. You'll get the most of your website, because if you don't have the other pages and you're using a Google form, then you're not able to create the site links which are going to link back to your website. After you've created all your site links, this is how they're going to be displayed on your Google ad. And then once you've done that, then you proceed. Take a look at that rating on the right hand side. It shows you what you've done so far. And then also you can create some call out links as well. You can actually put out the call us now, order today, get in touch with us. Okay, so I'm giving my ad an ad group name. So you can create multiple ad groups, so with different messaging, but then I'm just keeping it simple for this one, straightforward, and creating one ad group which is sufficient. Then we move on to the budget. Then you need to set up your custom budget, right? With depends to whatever amount that you want to invest into your ad. So I'm investing nothing drastic, especially if you're targeting within your location, but we know the bigger the budget, the better the results. So if your budget is limited, um well, the results will be limited too, because it depends on how much Google pushes your ad out to the people that are searching for your services. So I think it's better for you. But when you're getting started, you need to actually just get a feel out of it, and then also watch more tutorials and check what are you doing wrong. Don't go in with the biggest budget, because it's going to depress you if you're not getting the best results. Once you're done with the setup, then you can publish your campaign. After you've published your campaign, then you're gonna wait and check it again and again and again. So I'm gonna show you how you can go back to your campaign to look at it and also track. I always like to track how much the spending is going on, and just take a look at that spending. And if I'm not seeing any results, then you know you need to change your strategy and just have a look at how you can check your billing. I check it in daily intervals, 2 days intervals, daily intervals, and also keep your phone on. If you have prompted for people to call you, keep your phone on. Make sure that you are reachable.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and also comment down below on anything that you want to ask me. And also, I've created a playlist on how you can market your boutique small business. Check it out. It entails how you can create Google Forms, how you can create a website, how you can advertise, and it also includes this video on how you can create a Google ad. I hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe to my channel.